Hey everyone. So I know it's February, but we're still cleaning out the freezer in my house from last year. And at one point in time, I bought ground turkey. Don't know what in the world I bought it for, but decided I'm going to use it. Jimmy has been asking for vegetable soup. And my sister-in-law, Jennifer, used to make vegetable beef soup with like ground beef in it. And I've done that before, but I was like, no, I can't make vegetable soup. I don't have any okra. We love okra in our vegetable soup. Well, last night, found a bag of okra. So I was really, really excited. So I decided to use the ground turkey that I had in the freezer that needed to be used. And I am all about not cleaning up if I don't have to. Less dishes, the better. Let me put it that way. I shouldn't say not clean up. But I am just breaking up this ground beef. And I'm going to let that cook. And then once it's done, I'm just going to throw in all my vegetables. I'm going to use some chicken broth. Could use beef broth if I wanted to. I actually don't have any beef broth. I have the bouillon cubes that I can use, but I got chicken broth, so I got my turkey in there. While that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and open up all my cans. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Anyways, you know what? Why don't I just scooch y'all a little bit closer? My camera's gonna get mad at me. I'm over here. There you go. All right, so I'm going to use the Pampered Chef can opener. I've had the debate before. I've had people argue with me that, you know, your regular manual can opener is just as good. Yes, but you know what? Whenever we use this, especially my husband who uses it mostly, your food, the food from the can gets on here and you have to wash it. And then if it starts rusting, then you end up with rust in your food. Don't want that. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't get used, it does. I have the electric can opener. It'll cut it on the ring. Really nice. I've had it since we got married, which will be 24 years this summer. But I like the Pampered Chef one just because it never touches the food. Neither does this one, really. I've never seen any food residue on it, but you know, a lot of people argue, and I don't really understand why. So you'll know when you're done because you won't have any resistance. You can do this, which will release it. I just turn it backwards, and it releases. But you have these little hooks right here. Can you see those? And you can use that and it'll pull it right off for you. Usually when I'm opening my cans, instead of using that, which you completely can, I will, oh, almost there. Right there? Yep. I will turn it back. You can do it with your hands. Did I go all the way around? Yep, I did. Sorry guys, usually I'll keep it on there and I won't turn it back and then it'll just lift off for me. Talking, not paying attention to what I'm doing. There we go. See? And then all I have to do, so whenever I'm putting, which I'll probably end up doubling my corn, my beans, maybe the potatoes. I'm not sure about the tomatoes yet. I might double it. I'm gonna throw in the whole bag of okra. The best pot vegetable soup I ever made was when I made what was called well, I didn't make it. Let me rephrase that. I had my mom used to do what was called a soup pot, and it would go in the freezer. And what happened was, like, if there was just a little bit of green beans left, or a little bit of peas, or whatever left at the table, the vegetables, she'd throw it into this container that she kept in the freezer. So she'd throw that in there, juices. Hands down, it was the best, except for my mom's. So this turkey, which I probably should put just a little bit of oil in here, because there's no fat in this meat, and it's sticking to the bottom. So why don't I just go ahead and do that? And I think I'm just going to use my, wherever it is, find it, there it is. My garlic infused canola oil, because I'm going to add some garlic anyways. There we go. Might need to get some more of that. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells so good. All right. I don't know what happened. I was recording a few months ago and it just stopped. Some kind of glitch maybe. Well, that's much better. Now we're not sticking. I haven't salted or peppered it yet, just because it'll get seasoned right along with everything in the pot. I can hear some of y'all fussing at me right now. So I'll go ahead and add, just remember, it's gonna get it again later. The great thing about using this ground turkey, besides using it up, and I don't have to worry, it is less fattening, but it cooks so quickly. I know there was a recipe I bought it for. Can't really remember what it was, but I figured it would be good in this. So I'm really excited, y'all. This weekend, my sister and I are going to go to the Live Original conference in Spartanburg to hear Sadie Robertson preach. I'm really excited about it. All right, when I add these, I'm adding liquid and everything, because honestly, that'll mean less that I have to put in later. Your vegetables are pretty much kept in water, so all the water that's in the cans, it's fine. So let me see. Let me get my okra in here. I didn't even know I had this in the freezer, but I'm glad I did. We like to do rice and tomatoes with okra, so okra and tomatoes with rice. It's really good. All right, let me show y'all how. Let's see, you're gonna get mad at me, but can you see right here how pretty it looks? Okay, I know, my camera's fighting me now. So, here you go. So what I'm gonna do, because I told you I was gonna have to add more salt and pepper. The vegetables are gonna use up a lot of it. And may or may not add some chicken broth. Actually, I think I will. I think I'll go ahead and add that. Y'all, I always check when I buy stuff in the store, the boxes, you know, packages, whatever, to make sure that they're not opened. But this one, this is one that's always bothered me, is trying to figure out, did I feel it open? Because you just twist it, but it did, it opened it. So I'm just gonna add about half of this box. There we go. That's just gonna add a little bit more flavor to our soup. And I'll probably just do some grilled cheese sandwiches to go along with this. Sounds really good right now. Now I'm gonna let this, no, I think I'll go ahead and do it. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go ahead and add in my salt and pepper. But I think I will. That way I can just cook into it. So remember, I already seasoned the meat just a minute ago. There. There's that. Oh, I need to get on my little vacuum and clean up my counter. All right. I think I'm going to also throw in my garlic. This is just dried minced garlic that I got from Pampered Chef. If you go into their store, especially like the outlet store on the website, you can get packages of this. You can get 10 for, I can't remember what it is right now, but I did that last year sometime at the beginning of the year, and I ended up with like 20 something packages of these. And so maybe it wasn't 10, maybe it was 6. I don't remember. Anyways, I got a whole bunch of it, and I just poured the packages in here. That way I can continue to use it. Actually, there. We'll adjust later if we need to. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put in the 3 onion seasoning. I haven't decided yet. This or just onion powder, not sure. I also have bell pepper herb, which is really good, but I don't know if I want that in there. No, I don't think so. I might just put in a little bit of the 3 onion. I hate when you cook something and afterwards you're like, oh, it's missing something. What's it missing? And I don't have a recipe written down. I just put in whatever. I've turned into my mom and my grandmama. I would always ask them, I need a recipe, I need a recipe. How much do you put in with this? How much do you put in? And I'm like, I don't know. I just put it in. And now I've become the same way. I'm like, I don't know how much I put in here. I just toss it in there. If it's good, it's good. And everyone's like, oh, it's real good. Can you make it again just like that? And I'm like, I don't really remember what I did, but now I have a video log of it. So I can always just go back and look at it. So I probably will add maybe another can of tomatoes. I could do another can of beans, corn. Let me just check on this and see, y'all. This might just be fine. The only ones in my house who like vegetable soup is Jimmy, Sarah, and I. Wyatt and Rachel don't care for it. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on this. Got on medium right now. I'm gonna bring it down to about medium low, let it simmer. And I'll come back and check it, you know, every once in a while, stir it up, check, see how it's doing, see if I need to add anything or not. It's not gonna boil over. I have a vent right here that'll do its thing. So, guys, when it's done, I'll bring you back. We'll see how well Jimmy and Sarah like it, and we'll go from there.